even now, you know, not even so much in the beginning, it's still a time of self-reflecting for me. I feel like that's what I really loved about COVID. I mean, my entire life, I mean, I've been more of kind of like solo. I like being alone, you know. I wasn't so much as social as I feel like a lot more people or kids my age were. I always had something kind of going on. Well, I was into a lot of sports, and I was into, like, you know, a lot of instruments growing up. I started playing piano and drums at a really young age. Like 3, I started piano, and 8, I started drums. And from then, you know, opened countless doors for me to kind of do anything, you know, I wanted to musically, whether it was, you know, do concerts, you know, start my own bands, be in bands in school and stuff. So I really was kind of like on my own road for most of my life. So being COVID was nothing different. It was, you know, what can I work on now with all, you know, everything that I have around me? Like, what can I use to the best of my advantage? And, you know, throughout my childhood, actually, I wasn't as connected to social media and as to technology as I feel like I've wanted to be. Just because I thought I was going to be an athlete before I was going to be a musician, but I ended up injuring myself pretty damn bad. So it was just like that last minute kind of decision that, you know, I thought this was the last thing that I could do, you know, with my life, something that I could do with myself that I, you know, I'd still love and that I still enjoy. Because I mean, I hated 9-to-5 jobs, dude. I mean, I worked maybe like once or twice, but what's it called? I was in rehab for a decent amount of time too, and all they do over there is like, or was the one I went, it was like I was basically a ranch hand, and there was like 8 to 10 hour shifts, you know, every day of like that same shit. And I hated that. I hated working for somebody else. I was like, I am too damn creative to be sitting here, you know what I mean? And to just be working for someone else and doing somebody else's, you know, shit. So through all that, I was like, I'm gonna make this music shit work out for me. And, you know, the only thing that really helped me cope through all that stuff was, you know, writing lyrics. And for, you know, in rehab, it's almost like being, you know, isolated, and like in COVID, you know what I mean? Like, I just did the same thing. I kept on writing lyrics. I kept on building my sound. I kept on, you know, going on social media, seeing what I had to learn, seeing what other people are doing, constantly studying, you know what I mean? And using the time as best as I could, like everybody else would do, you know what I mean? I feel like definitely being isolated opened up the creativeness that, you know, maybe some of us were kind of blocking out or ignoring, because there's so many distractions and so much that could procrastinate us, you know, from not opening up to those creative ideas that we have kind of stored away in the back of our minds. I've actually been going on to Twitch a lot and going into music reviews and tapping in with different producers, tapping in with different people that are just music heads, you know what I mean? And listening to what they think, you know, what I could improve on, you know what I mean? Whether it's producer side, and all the people that are in there, you know, they comment too when they say stuff, you know what I mean? And it's not even like I'm looking for approval or nothing, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to interact still with creative people during this time. And that's been the best way to do it. Show them my music. They show me theirs. You know what I mean? They play it out on their stream. People say stuff, you know, you interact with other people's songs on the stream. You know, it's like being in a studio with a bunch of artists, you know, and everybody's kind of just jamming out, playing their stuff. And y'all are talking about it. Really focusing on the relationships that I should have been focusing on. And I mean, I have my girl's living with me right now. And I've enjoyed, like, you know, building that relationship and, you know, just really focusing on that too. You know what I mean? I feel like a lot of people, especially like in the hip hop world, you see like, you know, you want to be with all types of women and all this types of shit. And honestly, I mean, for me, I'm just not the best focused when I'm all, you know, all over the place like that, you know, focused on trying to, you know, hook up with women all the time, you know, wanting to go out and party and shit. Like, I don't feel the need when I have, you know, the person I feel like I'm going to spend the rest of my life with, you know, on by my side already. You know what I mean? I feel so much more focused on, you know, what I want to do. And so I feel like, you know, just besides that, you know, just working on the relationships that I have around me, you know, just maintaining my relationship with my family and working on that, and with my girl and with, you know, close friends around me. I haven't really opened up to, you know, making new friends and all that stuff, but just really just keeping, like, you know, my small circle tight. When it was all open, I was all over the place when I should have been focused on, you know, the people that, when some shit like this went down, they were going to be the ones that were going to be by me, you know what I mean?